Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.
In a world where everyone says hello,
they dare to say,
g'day.
Yeah, g'day.
Yeah, g'day!
Yeah, g'day. Yes. Good day. Yeah. G'day. G'day. Yeah. G'day. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Good day.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Good day.
G'day. Hey. Yeah. G'day. Yeah. G'day, Tim.
Yeah, g'day, Leon.
Yeah. G'day, everyone.
Yeah, g'day, everyone.
Welcome to Yeah G'day, the complete guide to Australia with your hosts, Tim and Leon.
That's two people.
That's both of us.
Twice as much as a podcast that would be hosted by one person.
Yeah, I think it has double the chance to be horrible.
Absolutely.
We'll start by thanking everyone for my birthday.
Yes,
support,
your birthday.
and
Congratulations.
wishes. Thank you for the well wishes from across the globe.
Yes.
Across the ponds. That was good. I'm now a year older.
Congratulations.
So that's fun.
Bloody well done.
I can now get cheap car rental and stuff because I'm over 25.
Yeah. You just have to have a need to rent a car.
I do. I'm renting one next week.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and it was significantly cheaper.
Fantastic.
So I'll let you know how that process goes.
Please do keep us updated. We'll start a new segment. Rental car watch. Yeah.
Leon's rental car watch. Now, we should follow on from last week. We watched that episode of All Aussie Adventures after the 13-year hiatus.
We did. Please tell us your thoughts.
I enjoyed it. Now, they revisited some old jokes, which is okay. I was speaking to another person and they were saying, it feels like it's overdone, some of the jokes, but at the same time, they're coming back after 13 years at the first episode. They've got to hook people back.
Return to the roots, yeah.
So, but I enjoyed it. I had a good chuckle throughout. I do like it.
It was a bit of fun.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, it was fun. I didn't enjoy it as much as you did, but it was fun. It was on.
But we all had yowies.
I was definitely in the lounge room when it was on.
We all had yowies,
yes.
So that was good.
Yeah.
We all had a yowie. I got a dugong.
I can't remember what I got. Some kind of bird, yeah.
Some big-ass bird. So that was good, and I'll probably watch it again tonight. So anyway, that's All Aussie Adventures recap. I posted that first episode in the group for people to watch from the YouTubes. I think is that everything we have to catch people up on? So far,
not much has happened this week.
No. Well, thank you. I did have a birthday, so that's
nothing important I can recall.
No, me neither.
Off the top of my head. No, bloody happy birthday and all that shit. So
thanks for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, got you a present, so that's
pretty
good.
keen to play that with you later on today. Play some. Yeah, no. Watched Richie Rich last night. That was a good part of the birthday.
Yeah, Richie.
Macaulay Culkin. That's enough fodder. And that's the end of the episode. So, as always, yeah. Tim,
thanks for tuning in.
We've had 3 weeks. We've had Fanny, Dick, and Coit. Or Dick, Fanny, Coit. Whichever way it went. I think about Fanny, Dick, Coit. A lot of people. Because before that, we had Nedwood as well.
We did, yeah. That's
or in
a couple
there somewhere.
people.
So that's more than 2 people that we've talked about in a row. It's time to venture down the opposing fork in the road that is existence.
It is us versus them. That's what I've always found, yeah.
This week we're going back to our roots. And we're going to talk, I don't know what, I meant our roots in the podcast because we talk about animals. We're talking about animals.
We're talking about an animal, yes, correct.
We're talking about one that has had fame across the world.
Yeah.
And that I'm yet to meet.
A pretty, it's got a pretty high profile modelling career.
Oh, huge.
All around the world. Fearless little creatures. And love the camera. The camera loves them too. They're very cute.
Make it work. Work it.
The Quokka.
Quokka.
That's Q-U. Quokka. Ladies and gentlemen, not C-O-C-K. It's Quokka.
C-O-C-K. C-O-C. That's a cock.
Cocker, yeah. No.
That's what you are.
It's not Cocker, like Joe Cocker or
Harry Cocker Jr.
Yeah. Barely know her. It's Quokka.
Quokka.
It's Quokka. So let me tell you.
Q-O-K-K-A?
A, yeah. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
saying A as in the like I know how to spell.
Um,
Anyway, the quokka, Tim. Tell me about the quokka.
let me tell you
I hope so.
about the quokka.
That's what we organised.
Let's get the Latin name, the scientific name, out of the way already, because we both know that I'm not going to be able to say it.
Quokadillus.
No, it's not even close to quokka. It's Cetonix brachyurus. That's actually probably one of the easiest one we've had so far.
Cetonix brachyurus.
Cetonix brachyurus.
Interesting.
I think I'm saying that correct.
As correct as anyone in this room could.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a macropod. Don't
Good.
ask me what a macropod is, because I will not be able to answer you.
I do know that somewhere.
Marsupial belonging... Oh, it's like a kangaroo. It's related to
That's
the kangaroo.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
Those tree-dwelling mammals. the
That's
kangaroo.
correct. Yeah. It's herbivorous,
Delicious.
nocturnal.
Delicious.
Mm-mm.
You say it was a marsupial?
Yeah,
Of
marsupial.
course it is. It's Australian.
Obviously. So let's talk about its physicality. Works out a lot.
Heaps.
So
Tank.
it can vary anywhere between 2.5 to 5 kilograms. That's 5.5 to 11 pounds for those playing at home in American houses.
Yeah.
And is 40 to 54 centimeters. That's 16 to 21 inches long. And its tail's like 25 to 30 centimeters long. It's a long tail for something so little.
Well, isn't it the same length as it?
Yes, correct. Almost.
That's interesting. Must be for balance. That seems a 5 kilogram quokka seems heavy.
It does seem heavy for a...
Heavy set.
I mean, I've never met a quokka in person.
Me neither.
But I imagine those are the, the bigger boned quokkas.
They go on Australia's biggest quokka.
Yeah.
They lose weight over a series of weeks.
It has a stocky build, well-developed hind legs, rounded ears, which is a little bit different to our kangaroo and other marsupial wallaby friends.
Razor sharp ears.
They do have they often tip them with the razors.
Yeah.
But these ones are
Rounded.
Short, broad head.
Tim, you're reading your own bio
Yes,
again.
this is pretty much exactly me. Stocky build, well-developed hind legs. That's definitely
Well, that's
me.
true.
That's definitely
Short,
me.
broad head.
Yeah, short, broad head. That's definitely me. Looks kind of like a small kangaroo. They're very cute. So they climb small
adorable.
trees and shrubs. Usually, it seems to have a limit of 1.5 meters. Won't go above that.
Oh, no. Who would?
Yeah. The air's a little too thin up that far.
That's why when you see quokkas climb up, people only get to about the shoulder and they're like, nah, man.
No. This is too much for me.
Too high.
It's got coarse fur. It's usually a grizzled brown color. Grizzled brown. I love that adjective for brown.
I also like
it's a
that,
grizzled
again,
brown.
you're doing the money sign with your hands.
Grizzled. This is grizzled for
How
some
is that
reason.
grizzled?
I'm not sure.
So wait, does that mean they're not soft? They look soft.
I imagine it's a coarse softness, like a hard elasticity.
soft.
Yeah, it's a sharp bendiness. Do you know what I mean?
I
They
was yawning.
Seem like opposing ideas. Yeah, I'm glad that you're so interested in what I'm talking
I
about.
had uni all weekend, you fuck.
They live for an average of 10 years. Here's something rather promiscuous.
Oh. Well, with those hind legs, you would be.
Yeah, they only gestate for about a month, give birth to a single joey baby.
Good.
Give birth twice a year, usually.
Okay.
Produce approximately 17 joeys during their lifespan.
Yeah.
Joey lives in the mother's pouch for 6 months. Once
Yep.
it leaves the pouch, it relies on its mum for milk for 2 months after that, and then is fully weaned by 8 months after birth. And females sexually mature around 18 months.
Okay. So you get like a good...
So it gestates quickly, it matures quickly, and then it's got a nice long span of popping out other quokkas.
Man, horny.
Yes.
Baby quokkas are a bit cute as fuck.
Yeah. So they are, on the conservation level, they are vulnerable. But in terms of I think that's more to do with the fact that they just don't have a lot of habitat.
No, because they only live on Rottnest, don't they?
There are some places in the southwest areas of Western Australia that they do live around Perth and Albany, but the biggest one seems to be on Rottnest Island, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's mostly restricted to a very small area of southwest Western Australia. Its populations are quite scattered, so they probably can't get to each other to increase the population too much. They have the big one on Rottnest, so what was I going to say?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
They're vulnerable. That's what we're talking
they
about.
are vulnerable. These are facts. What do they eat? That's what I hear you saying. That's what I hear.
It's what I did say.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
did ask
I
that.
was thinking that.
Gee
What
whiz.
do they eat, Tim?
They eat many types of vegetation is the answer to that, including grass and leaves. Yes, many types, grass and leaves.
And leaves. Roots?
Ugh, I don't know. Let's
Grass and leaves.
I don't believe so.
Let's leaves it at that.
Yeah. So Rottnest is known particularly as being the place where you like go to take pictures
Quokka Island.
with quokkas. And there's specific rules. For some reason, they're allowed to come up to you, which is something that apparently they do quite frequently. They come up to humans because they have very little fear. They don't have any, other than humans, they don't really have any,
Predators?
especially on Rottnest Island, they don't have predators.
They're too happy.
Because there's no foxes, there's no cats. I don't believe there might be some dogs there, I don't know. But yeah, so they don't really have any fear factor there when it comes to humans. So they will approach them, but people have to be careful what they feed them because,
They're
don't
already
feed.
5.5 kilos. You don't want to go over
Yeah, they're
that.
fatties.
They're on the biggest quokka.
Fatty boombars.
It was a similar, like when I met some meerkats who I guess are the African quokkas.
Yeah.
They were allowed to climb all over me, but I was not allowed to touch them.
Yeah, right.
Like, I actually think I wasn't allowed to touch them at all. They're allowed to come on me. Yeah.
It's like it's like a stripper, like a strip show with animals. Yeah. Can't touch them.
But I wasn't allowed to touch them. And so
right.
it's the same with the quokka, is it not? Like, they're allowed to approach you, but you're not allowed to approach them.
Yeah. You can hang out with them and they can be near you. You can take photos, as
They have
many
to
people
initiate.
do, but you cannot touch them. You can't feed them.
And why do they take photos of them, Tim?
Why? Because
Yeah.
they're so damn cute.
Yeah, it's because they smile. That's what we haven't talked about
Yeah,
yet.
they got that little grin.
Yeah, they are constantly smiling, and that's why they became... I think there was so many articles for a while there about them being the most photogenic animal. I think probably also one of the most photographed animals as well. Because people, they just go to Rottnest and get a selfie with a little quokka, and they're just so happy.
Yeah, yeah. They are very cute. Apparently snakes are on the island, but that's their only predator.
Snakes.
Yeah. So why is it called Rottnest? Good question.
I was asking that.
Yeah, I thought you might ask, which is why I looked into it. So the island was discovered, and I use discovered in the European sense of the word.
Good,
it was
thank you.
discovered
Yes.
by a Dutch
Discovered a
mariner.
second time.
Yeah, it was found out of nowhere by nobody before
It was
him.
never there before that.
By Samuel, this is a word I'm definitely not going to be able to say. Volkertsoen.
Oh, yeah.
Samuel Volkertsoen.
Yeah. Ali, is that right?
Yeah, it's Dutch. I think she speaks German, mate. Don't worry about it.
Same shit, different smell.
Right, he wrote about a sighting of a wild cat on
Okay.
Rottnest Island in 1658. 1696, William de Vlaming mistook them for giant rats and named it Rottnest, which comes from the Dutch word rattennest, which means
Nest of rats.
rat nest. Yeah, yeah.
What a horrible concept.
Seems like it's pretty straightforward on the name front.
We had 2 rats and that was fine, but a nest of rats is just a horrible
Oh,
thought.
rat nest. Gross. The word quokka itself, though, is from the Nyanga language, from a word which was probably guaga. It doesn't tell me what that word actually means. It's just, Nyanga is the indigenous language of of the Noongar community in that area.
That area.
Yeah, so that's where the name Quokka comes from.
Quokka.
And that's where the name Rottnest or Rattennest or Rat's Nest comes
Nest
from.
full of rats.
Yeah, because they look like bloody rats, don't they?
They are kind of cute rats that are larger. They're more like they're a mix between a cat rat, I think. They stand on their hind legs. How do they walk? What does a quokka look like when it walks? These are questions that I will answer.
I imagine they're probably pretty similar to other wallabies. They kind of do the little hoppy,
Like
hand,
lean forwardy kind of thing.
Yeah, hand, leg, hand, leg,
Yeah.
hand, leg sort of
Yeah,
thing.
leg, hand sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think mentally animals can differentiate? I mean, I'm sure they understand the concept of a front and back, but
Yes.
do they refer mentally within themselves to their front legs as something different to their back legs? Because we have arms, but also we are bipedal, so there's a clear differentiation, isn't there?
It's a great question.
What about cows? We're off the quokka path, but I'm just interested.
It's actually a very taxing question that I'm really trying to work out, and I don't like that I can't. Because they probably... I don't think cows do. I think cows are just like, there are 4 things underneath me that move me. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
But a quokka, because their arms are much smaller than their legs,
Yeah.
and they use their legs and they kind of are helped by their arms, but they're not the same. So they must have a thought. And like birds have these little legs, but then wings that do something completely different. So they must have an under... Fuck you.
Yeah.
This episode's about quokkas, Tim, not about existential questions.
Bloody, that's the sort of stuff I think about all the time, which is why I'm a little messed up. As we said, little fear of humans. Illegal for members of the public to handle them. There are some fines. Would you like to know how much the fines are?
I'm going to take a guess. $600.
No, but surprisingly not too far off. An infringement notice, $300.
Oof.
$300 fine, which can be issued by the Rottnest Island Authority for any offence that involves giving them food, touching them, that sort of
I
stuff.
wonder how many of those they hand out a year.
Yeah, probably a lot.
Probably quite a number.
Probably quite a few. The maximum penalty for animal cruelty is $50,000 fine and a 5-year prison sentence.
Is that just for quokkas or animal cruelty in general?
I think that's animal cruelty in general.
Fuck.
But there was a story of some French guys over there recently.
Yeah.
I say recently, like a year, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago,
nice.
who definitely were not nice, did some very fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
And I believe they did receive quite a large sentence for that.
Yeah.
Which is good, because they deserve to.
They probably deserved longer.
Yeah.
That's it's good that there are fines in place.
Yes.
I think it'd be more important if the quokka was issuing them themselves. Like, sir, don't touch me, please. Here's a ticket, and just
Yeah. So, what is your address, please? Sir, give me a license.
Can I please take a picture of your license plate, and you will receive a fine in the mail in 2 to 3 weeks.
Your name is Gerald? Sir, I'm going to need to see your license, sir. I don't believe it's Gerald.
Gerald, what kind of name is
Do you
Gerald?
have anything that can verify your address, sir?
Hey, Bonbon, over here.
Yeah.
This guy's name is Gerald.
Yes.
I assume quokkas are called Bonbon.
Bonbon would definitely be a quokka name. If you can't make it to Rottnest,
I can't.
you can go
Physically.
to Perth Zoo.
That's...
Taronga Zoo has one.
Which one?
Taronga.
In Sydney?
In Sydney, yes.
Well, no, Taronga had, like, Dubbo and...
Yeah. No.
I don't remember seeing a quokka.
Sydney's Taronga Zoo. Also, the Wildlife Sydney Zoo, which I'm not sure where that is.
What,
I presume
Featherdale?
that's the one in Darlinghurst? Not Darlinghurst. Darling Harbour.
Oh, that place. Yeah,
Possibly.
I've never been into that shithole.
But I don't remember seeing them at Taronga either.
Neither do I. I've been to Taronga countless times.
Yeah. And Adelaide Zoo.
Adelaide Zoo seems to have it going on.
Yeah.
They had a sloth there as
we
well.
need to go back there. Back there. I've never been there. But we need to go there just to go to the zoo because
They
it
have a
sounds like a
sloth.
pretty sick zoo.
They have a sloth.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to say? No,
Do they have a sloth?
I don't know. They might. They have quokka. I feel like if you're going to go to Perth Zoo, you may as well just go to Rottnest.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how far away things are from each other.
No.
How much is a Rottnest these days?
No,
$10?
it'd just be a short walk down the shops, wouldn't it?
Short walk up there. I haven't been to Perth, but if I do go there, I would definitely make sure that I'm going to the Nest of Rats to meet the quokka rat.
Yes. That's really all I know about quokkas.
They're pretty rad.
They are. They're very cute.
They're just so small and they're just so happy. And they have chubby cheeks. That's what makes them cute. There's a little chubby cheeks.
Yeah. I imagine them like living in some like little hut that they'd built. It's very like one of those animal shows where the animals live in little cottages and they wear
like Winnie the Pooh or something.
little aprons and
Oh,
they
so like Blinky
talk to
Bill.
each other in this cute little community and bake pies.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah. A quokka community.
Yeah.
A community.
Yeah, community.
A kamoka. Now, I want everyone to listen up and listen close because what I'm about to say is going to be a lot for you to take in.
Hit us.
Quokkas don't kill you.
Yeah, it's a crazy thought.
They are an Australian animal that doesn't intend to kill. Obviously, accidental deaths will happen
Yeah.
related to quokkas trying to get the perfect selfie. You trip over, a quokka lands in your mouth, and then you suffocate. Like that kind of stuff.
You choke
happens.
on a quokka.
Obviously.
It's happened. It has happened
They
before.
give you a fine, you have a heart attack. But they don't kill you. So just everyone take a moment to think about the fact that there's an Australian animal that's not out to get you.
If you were running away from another dangerous Australian animal, the quokka would take you in and hide you in its house. That's the kind of beautiful friendship it would display.
Although
They're very
again,
giving creatures.
A way that you could die running away from another animal, tripping on a quokka.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you die, but you also get a fine because you've hurt the quokka.
The last thing you'd see is the quokka smiling down at you, which actually makes it seem sort of sadistic.
That's the thing, is that if you
psychotic in a weird way.
If you stepped on a quokka's toe, they would look up at you, and you could have hurt them significably. There'd be like a tear in their eye, but they'd still be smiling at you, like, "It's okay, buddy. It's all right."
But then you think it's going to rip you apart. Like, hi, I've got you now, mate.
I would suspect if you pissed off a quokka, they would probably go you.
Oh, for sure. It's of the kangaroo of the kangaroo family. It would beat the shit out of you.
You'll fight your shins like a full-blown kangaroo.
Yeah.
But no, I just thought it was important. I was thinking about them the other day, and I was like, here's one animal that doesn't kill you. And because they're herbivorous as well, so they don't kill anything by the sound of it.
No.
Again, accidental deaths regularly, like a kangaroo will trip over a quokka.
Yeah.
They're a trip hazard is the main thing. That's why we keep them on one island.
Absolutely.
The amount of people that died in Victoria tripping over quokkas.
Yeah. There's no famous quokkas. But how long, because they are becoming, their popularity is rising. Yeah. How long until we have a famous quokka?
Well, I think that the famous quokka was inside us all along.
Right.
I think there's no need for a TV or movie quokka because quokkas themselves are movie stars. Like, they seriously get photos all the time.
To me, quokkas seem like the hobbits of the Australian animal world.
Explain.
Well, I mean, they just kind of live off on their own. They're quite joyous. They don't really have any...
large wizard that visits them.
Yeah. They don't really have any, that much interest in outside of... I don't know. I don't understand quokka politics
when they die, they get on a little boat and
my understanding is they're quite self-sustained. They don't have a great deal of interest in the outside world.
They live for a long time, 10 years. That's a huge amount of time. Huge.
There was the quokka that took the ring to Mordor.
Yeah, well, that was interesting.
There's that similarity.
I've got to get down to Mordor sometimes. It's just down in Tasmania, but I've never been there.
It's you got to go at the right time of year. It's quite busy.
If there was a Mordor in Australia, it would be the Northern Territory.
Okay. Yeah. Would you like to unoffensively explain that? What do you mean? Because it's so hot?
Yeah. Why were you going?
I don't know.
I was not. Oh, I'm just saying it's hot.
Yeah, right.
Up there.
Okay. Is
it's
it hot?
not great. No,
I've never been to Mordor. So.
I've never been to Northern Territory.
Yeah, no, it seems good up there.
Anyway, so they sound pretty. I like them. They sound good. They're cute as all get out.
They are quite cute.
But I'd probably be the person to get a fine, not for abusing them, but for definitely touching it. Because I'd be like, I just need to grab your little cheeks, please. And the quokka's going, please, sir, don't do this. I'm writing you up.
Sir, please stop, sir.
So, do you see my taser? Sir, do you see my taser? It's very small. I know it's cute, but it will hurt. Tim, what's that sound?
I don't know. What is it?
It's the Harold Holt. What? Like a glove. A glove made of Harold. Wait a second. Tim, I have an electronic mail here that I've got in my hot little hands.
Please read it in an electronic voice.
Dear Tim and Leon, get ready for that podcast. Dear Tim and Leon, my name is Emmanuel, and I'm currently on an expedition in Antarctica. Last week, I was watching the latest episode of All Aussie Adventures. In brackets, yes, we get Channel 10 down here, and cheers for the brilliant episode last week. End of brackets.
Rightio.
And I noticed something odd. During the nighttime scene when Russell was showing us how to use a headlamp,
right,
I saw the light brush across a ghostly figure before Russell fell on his quoit and the light went out. I went on to 10 play later. Yes, we have Wi-Fi down here. That's also in brackets.
Right.
And played the episode through. I paused it at the relevant spot, and I couldn't believe my eyes. The ghostly figure was Harold Holt himself. And it seems that once he realized the light was on him, he tripped Russell over so that he could escape in the cover of darkness.
A tripping spell.
Weird stuff. Anyway, thanks for all the classic goofs, and the crew down here wanted to say thank you for keeping them company throughout this difficult expedition. Everyone listens and they love it. You are the #1 podcast in Antarctica. We have named a water vessel after you, the SS Flippity Flop.
Crazy.
Cheers, Emmanuel.
Fantastic. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, why did you spell your name? Oh, no, it's the right down. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, good on him.
Wow. I didn't even notice. And I watched that episode very intently. I turned my body full on to the screen.
I'd say we should all go up and try and watch it, try and find that spot. But I imagine the man will probably
media
take that episode away now, won't they?
There's a bloody helicopter overhead, so I think they've heard us talking about Harold too much.
Clearly.
They're coming. If this is my last one, here's all the horrible things that I've done.
Yeah.
Please forgive me. So Harold was on the show, and he tripped Russell over.
Yeah. From afar?
No, I don't think so. I think he might have been right in that camp. And
He's right there in it.
because it was dark, and then he had the headlamp on, and then it would have brushed over the ghostly figure of Harold.
Okay.
And then Harold was like, "Oh fuck!" and kicked him over.
Yeah.
And then probably took a couple of sausages and ran for it.
Well, he was a hungry boy.
Well, everyone loves a sausage. Thanks, Emmanuel, and good luck on the Antarctica expedition.
Yeah, thanks for including that information regarding your Antarctic exhibition.
Relevant.
Yeah, it became relevant at the end of the letter when I realised that we were number one.
Yeah, we
down
are.
There. Bloody fantastic.
And the SS Flippity Flop.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I've already named my yacht that, so we're going to have to talk about that.
Yeah, they're going to have to rename that.
People keep looking at it going, what's the Flippity Flop? Because I left out the dots, so it just says Flippity Flop.
Yeah, right. That's a Dutch word, isn't it?
If you were to name a boat, what would you name it?
Oh, I don't know. The Summer Breeze. That's an OC reference.
Oh, God.
I love the OC. That's not what this podcast is about, though. What would I call it?
I would name mine.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I don't get it. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. Like how Canadians say sorry about that.
Right, yeah.
Mainly in a reference to number 1, Canada, and number 2, Yoga Hoses, the Kevin Smith film with Harley Quinn Smith and Lily Rose Depp.
Right.
Where their phrase that they regularly say throughout the movie is, sorry about that.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, sorry about that. I was pretty happy when I came with that in the car one day.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
But what have you got?
Maybe just boat in capital letters.
But dots, so it looks like an acronym?
Yeah. Boat.
What does that stand for? You'll know.
I don't know.
When you ride the seas.
What is that acronym? I don't know. I never thought to ask.
What's an acronym? What do you mean ask? The boat came to me.
When I bought it,
The boat chooses the wizard, Harry.
I never thought to ask what it meant, actually.
I would call mine Bodie McBoatface. Am I right, government?
Yes.
Bastards.
Bloody well done.
Naving it the David Attenborough instead. Naming it the David Attenborough instead.
Yeah, no.
I think that was that one. Anyway, that's another tangent. Tim, during the week, we, for the first time in Jägerday history that I can remember, ran a strict competition.
It was very strict.
Now, we had huge success with this competition when it came to completing the first step of liking the post.
Oh, that was nice of them.
But there were 2 steps. Technically, there were 3. Second one involved sharing an episode.
Ah, okay.
Now, I don't know if people just didn't read it or if no one likes this. But only 2 people did.
Yeah. Self-preservation tells me to believe it's the first one.
Yeah. So 2 people did it, which is all that matters.
Yeah.
Because now we like them more than anyone else.
2
people that did it were Ali Shit My Pants Chance.
Mm-hmm.
Said it right the first time that time.
Well done.
And Abby Porto, I think is how you say it. Her last name. Who
Okay.
is a tweeter friend of ours.
No.
And they both did it. Now, there was a lot of discussion about, do we just give books to everyone? Does everyone get a book? But then I ordered a book for myself, so what do I do with mine? Well, then I don't have a copy of it. And then is it really a competition if everyone wins? Participation award for everyone. So we went as if... Well, not as if. We went with the way the competition will work. We put 2 names in to the random name generator. Tim and I had no play in this.
Yeah.
And Tim thought I was an idiot for doing this.
Yeah.
But I did it.
You wanted to do it live. I said, I'm not sure that it really matters.
Well, I wish I had now. Because the thrill's gone for me personally.
Yeah.
And the winner of the Jägerday Aussie Slang Book Competition is...
Insert drum roll.
Ali Shit My Pants Chance.
Oh, congratulations.
Now, if you and Abby want to have some kind of gun to a knife fight, or I think that's the term for it.
Maybe you want to rip the book in half and send her half.
You could do that.
Yeah.
If you want to have some kind of beatbox off, we're all for that as well.
We could rip every second page out and staple them together and send that to somebody.
That could work.
Not Abby, just somebody.
No, somebody, yeah. I think that works as well. Congratulations, Ali Shans, and congratulations, Abby Porto, for just being tops.
We appreciate you as a person.
Yes, and Abby also has some kind of web comic that I shared the other day on Twitter, so make sure you get behind that.
Yes, please do.
Comic on the web. It's new age.
Yeah. None of this bullshit paper.
Paper? What's paper made out of? Trees? Trees.
What's the internet made out of? Dreams.
Quokkas. How many quokkas do you have to stack together to make a horse?
You're probably looking at about
35?
4 each leg.
But do you reckon if a quokka is the leg of a horse, do the quokkas know that there's a difference between the front and the back legs?
Yeah. Yeah, how do they communicate
How do they
that?
communicate?
It's interesting.
Move the
isn't it?
leg, everyone just falls over.
Science is an interesting discipline.
Yeah. I think 35 quokkas make a horse.
35. Yeah, okay.
4 for each leg and then the rest in the body.
We'll get someone to look into that.
Yeah.
No.
Most of the quokkas are used for the mane.
Yeah, it would be a large bulk of quokkas to make up the
Just the
torso.
mane.
Yeah.
No, just the mane, not the torso, just the
Oh,
head
the
and
mane.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
They do some... Anyway, good. So, thank you for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, retweet, double Dutch, all that kind of stuff. Dutch oven, everything.
Reshare.
Put it on your MySpace top friends.
Yeah. Put us in the top.
Can
in the
you
top 10.
make our logo the background of your thing, but make it the tiles so it's just repeated over and over?
Yeah.
And then set your music to our theme song so that when people go to your page, it automatically plays.
And then put your text as white, so it's very difficult to read, and I have to highlight it to read it. Yeah.
And then make sure at the bottom, after you say all the yeah g'day, so it says music is life, life is music. I love my friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Just so people know that you're different.
And then something super depressing.
Yeah.
Lyrics from
some kind of
emo band.
song.
Yeah.
But no, do all that. If you want to leave us an iTunes review, that'd be great. We've got a couple that have been flowing in, so that's always fun. And make sure you read the competition rules next time if you want to win.
The key is to read, my friends.
Because the thing is, either people didn't read, but a lot of people liked the post, and so I feel like they just thought it was liking the post. And if they didn't, you're all dicks.
Well, I mean...
No, each to their own, but each to their own dickheaded ways. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, bloody cheers.
Is this why no one shared it? Because we're not nice?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Bunch of bloody dickheads. Anyway, good on them.
Thanks as always to Teylor Smirl for our wonderful cover art.
And of course to Curtis Fernance for the music, introduction, outtroduction. We used the Harold Holt one today, so...
We did.
Bloody extra cheers for that one.
In theory, we did. We've already said everything else. Thanks to Auscast Network for having us on the net. We haven't said that in a while.
Yeah,
cheers lads.
Yeah.
Andy and...
They seem alright, don't they?
I've forgotten.
Moving right along. Let's thank...
Liam. Fuck. Did we just get off the network?
Yeah.
We've been booted.
We'll talk to you guys next week when we're on our own again.
Yeah, we'll talk to you from Pirate Radio. As always, yeah, g'day, Tim.
Yeah, g'day, Leon.
Yeah, g'day, everyone.
Yeah, g'day, everyone. Catch us on the flippity flop.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.